Good morning, and good morning to all of my friends and my family and my loved ones. And welcome to the parish of St. Lucy. That is where we're going to be this morning. I have not done a signal chat here, but we are riding on the wings of prayer. And hopefully everything will run smoothly today. Got a little background noise you can appreciate. If you're from this area, you would know, but it'd be buses and stuff that come through here and that service this route. So we'll be experiencing that for a few minutes, but we will be going on the beach. I just want to say good morning to everyone. And before we start our walk this morning, we're going to say our Serenity Prayer, and that's a prayer for peace. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. What a beautiful morning it is here. We've had some showers and stuff, so I am outfitted with my waistcoat again, which has in the umbrella. We're going to make a move now. Just found a vacant lot here that I wanted to get a scenery of the ocean. Starting from a different location to last time we were here. Last time I was down here, a lot of people were asking about where can you park if you want to go to Moontown and eat, if it's a busy time. So I'm going to walk and show you exactly where you can utilize. It all depends, of course, on the day and the time as to how much room is available. But on a night, especially on a night, you'll be able to use these locations here. We have a church just on your right side if you're coming from Spikestown. Sorry, not a church, a funeral home. My apologies, Earl's Funeral Home. Oops, sorry. A little bit of ZR traffic and stuff. This is where you can park. We also have little small sections as well, grass sections. You'll find such as this one here. And there's a main one I'll show you in a second. It's just over on our right hand side as well, up this small little road here. And this is the main areas you could park. You can also park directly in front of the place, but majority of the time, all of these areas will be pretty full with vehicles. It's a very popular location, especially on a Saturday night when they have oldies. You'll find a lot of the dance studios from Barbados coming down here and just dancing across the floor and entertaining everyone that's watching. Okay, this is a Half Moon Fort. However, this actual shop on the right hand side is called Moontown. It's one of the only shops in Barbados that I know that sells their cooked food by the pound. So if you buy chicken, or if you buy beef, or if you buy pork, whatever you buy from them, it is served by the pound. So if you see someone sitting next to you with a smaller pork chop, you say cheese on bread, is that poor person suffering? They're paid less. Now I could use it the other way around. So if you see someone next to you with a big pork chop, and you are sitting there eating, and you think, oh my goodness, they got a lot better than you. No, they're paid for what they got. Have some guys here already just relaxing this morning. Good morning, everyone. Told everyone it'll be passing this morning to say hello to you all guys, and we're off again. Just a beautiful, beautiful place down here. It's not very often used for swimming and stuff, but I found it's been a real nice stroll for us each time, especially at low tide, because at low tide you can make different areas. You can see that all the restroom facilities are here as well. It is a fishing town, so they've offered everything and all the conveniences in this area. Now this is the place where the Morgan's fish farm was located, where he used to raise dolphins, and that's the dolphin as in the mai that you would eat at restaurants and stuff. And he had actually a fish farm here. His main complex was just over in front of us behind these fish pots. These are what we use and what we call fish pots, and just directly behind that is the old abandoned building of where he used to operate from. He has passed on now. However, his fish market, or the fish market down here, and his floats were all out just between these boats here and the shoreline. And he used to raise the actual dolphins in the water out here. Beautiful, beautiful little bay. Now a little rougher today. We are having a little north swell. I understand that the hycologist, surfologist was down here at Maycott's Bay, which is just around from the jetty there, which is the Arawat cement plant. They had a surf there yesterday. I don't think it was very big, but it would have been pretty nice. Maycott's is a nice place to go. The break we're seeing directly in front of us is called Hull. Some people call it Frere as well, but it's Hull is the name that us surfers call it, and that is probably one of the best rights on the west coast when it's firing. When the west coast is big, and here it gets about head high or just overhead, conditions are absolutely perfect. Some very long rights that you'll ride through there. However, when the tide or when the swell gets really big, it does not hold the swell at all. It is more of a mid-sized swell, not a massive swell. Good morning. Yeah, I see you. Good. Just the world saying hello to you guys. Look at there. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, see all of our Bajans. Always so nice and friendly and so receptive. I talked to that lady when she was coming on the beach, and we had a little chat, not a long discussion or anything, but the kind of chat that I had left me feeling richer by the minute. Look at how beautiful this sand is. Now, I have not been on the beach today, so no graffiti, not able to get that done. But you will remember the last time that we came down here, we did walk around these rocks at low tide. However, the beach did not have this angle on it. A lot of beach has built up here, a lot of sand has built up since we were last in this area. You will find some villas and stuff are located along this stretch of cliff area, especially the one to the south of us, like to the spikes down side of where we are. There are quite a few villas are located up on those cliffs there. Very nice ones as well. Not massive, but nice, and they look nice. I haven't been in them, but from outside they look really nice and neat. Just right for the area kind of thing. Alright, as you can see, we do have a little surging going on today, so we're not sure how much swimming we will do with the gimbal, but we'll certainly try and get a little bit of swim for you in a little while. However, what I want to do is just give you a 360 here. I know that behind us is only cliff, but we're going to start off this morning with a quiet 360. I hope you all enjoy this. As you can see, there's some construction going on the cliff behind us as well. Some of these homes here, I guess, have been purchased and are renovating them into nicer villas and stuff. But along here, originally, were all small little homes, Bajan style homes, but a lot of people over the years have sold them out and moved inland, or sold out and moved further afield. It's just beautiful down here. Now, if this is how it was with this swell, the last time we were here, although it was low tide, we would not have been able to make these points because there was limited sand. I'm sure that anyone who was on with me at that time will remember how small the beach was and how narrow it was. And it didn't have this kind of angle on at all. Very, very flat, but the build-up of sand has definitely looks lovely now compared to what it was before. Again, seasonal, because around January, February, March, when you're getting the north swells that are coming in, or any kind of north currents and stuff, you won't find much sand in this area at all. I remember last time we did the footage down here for the breaks of Barbados, surf breaks of Barbados. There was no beach up in the furthest distance. So you can see there, that's where all the guys would come and park from Checker Hall side and park out there and then push off from that point and go and surf. That's where all the camera crews and everything was set up for, set up themselves so they can capture the guys as well. A lot of surfing here has got high tech now because the guys are getting on the international stage a lot more. It has opened up, the whole market has opened up beautifully for Barbadian surfers, and the parents in Barbados are 100% supportive of their children now. You know, years gone by, in my time, surfing was known as a beach bum sport. It was just a thing that people used to do to get away from working and just want to hang on the beach. They used to go and surf. However, it has obviously transformed since then completely, and that was with the international surfing that started to come here, and the Kelly Slaters and stuff that started bringing a lot of people, and also before his time as well, the international surfers. But I would say from Kelly Slater's day on, when he started competing in Barbados, everything opened up because the international scene started to see Barbados and take a lot of footage on the international competitions. Just beautiful, beautiful villa here. Again, when we were here last time, this section here was not constructed on the right hand side. This is a lot of new area that they've worked on, as you can see. But look at how lovely this is. I mean, there are lots of decks and stuff up here. You can hear the sea is hitting down this morning then. Startled me a little bit. I'll get ready to run up that rock. It's just beautiful out here. All right, let me let you enjoy some of the peace and some of the quiet that I'm experiencing. So let's take a walk on this beach and let you feel and hear what you would be if you were here with yourself and enjoying this piece. Here we go. What you may also notice here as well, different to last time, is sun is rising later. So we're not getting the kind of reflections that we would have seen here last time at 6 o'clock. Although you are getting reflections off of the glassy waters and stuff, you won't be seeing what we had seen before. And that's going to happen more and more as we go forward, coming into what you all would call the winter months. We call it winter months too, because it gets freezing cold here. And everybody knows in Barbados it gets like beastly cold on the night time. And the sea definitely changes its temperature. Right, not the kind of cold you all are accustomed to, but after we live in these kind of conditions and these kind of temperatures all the time, and then we get the winter months coming in with the cold fronts, especially if you get a high pressure system blowing the cold airs down here, well, yeah, you definitely know what I'm talking about. You know, I'll tell you, my angel, well, she lives in one of the coldest countries in the world. And, you know, when she first came here and I kept telling her about, you gotta wear a sweater sometimes, man, she used to laugh at me. But after a couple of years of acclimatizing to this kind of climate here, she understood what I meant, because many times she would pull out a light sweater, and it wasn't just for because it was freezing, it just is because her body had become accustomed to the warmer conditions that we have. If any surfers are on, there's a small set still coming through, so I don't know what you all were determined to do today. I wouldn't really say it's that surfable right now. I guess you could still ride if you were hungry, but I'm sure like further northward conditions should favor it. I'm not sure the wind conditions right now where I am. I'm not feeling any wind at all. But I guess if the winds are right, Soup Bowl would be great today. All right, that long jetty, if you're not familiar with what it is, that is the Arawak cement plant. We produce a lot of cement here in the island, both locally and it's also shipped out regionally as well. But lovely build-up of sand in this area. Now, if you had gone back 15, 20 years or so and you'd walk this beach, this is what you would have seen on the cliffs, right along here. Little small shuttle homes, little private homes and stuff. However, as you've seen, that has transformed considerably in this area. Lots of villas set up along the cliffs and stuff. Very, very beautiful beach. As I said, it is only seasonal. You will get some beach exactly in front, well, directly in front of this villa, but you won't get a lot of beach anywhere in these general areas here unless you get the insets like just over on our right in front of us. Just a beautiful morning here in Barbados. Mr. Conductor, sir, thank you for being on here this morning. I hope everyone is giving you enough trouble because you deserve it. You know we banter backward and forward, and that's because we have love. We share love and respect, so we can do that quite comfortably and enjoy ourselves. That is what you do with your friends. Have fun and enjoy yourself all the time. Yes, I see everybody on here planning to do some baking and stuff as Christmas is coming up. Don't forget though, you got your conkies first. That's coming up. That's before Christmas, so don't forget about those. Conkies are what we call our national dish around Independence time. I wouldn't like to give you the ingredients on it. All I could tell you is that you're supposed to put raisins in. And I know a lot of people are they'll be backlashing me on that there, but I don't mind. I think a true conky must have in raisins. Don't mind, a lot of people don't believe that. Yeah, so you can see the shorebreak is definitely has a little set on it and stuff. I'm going to have to time it right. Probably have to make my way down to the southern end of this beach to go in the water because there is some reef around here. And from what I could see, we could get unexpected surge coming through. We're not going to take chances. Tomorrow is another day. We need our equipment for tomorrow. We want to make sure that it will last until then. It's a beautiful morning. Yes, please, raisins. Yes, yes. Support for Nick and his camp. Jeez. Yeah, it's just a beautiful day. See, we have 72 people on board. For those who have just come on, greetings and welcome to Barbados. This is the rock paradise, home, heaven for me for sure, heaven for many people. You can just feel the peace and tranquility down here. I'm going to give you some more silence again. We're going to walk about, I would say maybe 100 yards. We're going to do a 360, and I'm not going to speak until after that 360. I know nobody believes that, and you want to see it to believe it. But we're going to try. And if I have to talk, well, you know me already. I don't want to bite up my tongue and make it sore. I have a swollen tongue. The next minute talking is I lisping to you all. So here we go. Let's start off our walk. Enjoy the peace and quiet of this beach with me as I stroll. Hear that? That's me patting my own back. So, all right, for those surfers that are on here, or for those that are interested in finding this beach and don't want to park in Moontown and walk up to it, there is a parking spot just up this pathway here. You can come through from the Checker Hall side and you can find a parking spot. However, I will tell you that when you park down here, or if you come here and there is a swell running, especially a good swell running, you're not going to find any parks up there. It's a small pasture from where we are on the right hand side, but you can park there if it is not a big swell. But as I said before, if it's a big swell, you're certainly not going to get a park up there. Just to give you an understanding of when these swells are coming through and what happens to this beach, right where we're standing now is where everybody would jump in the water basically from off of these coral. You'll find a lot of people set up here with their cameras and stuff on these area where the coral is, and you'll also find some boats that are set up if the sea is not coming up too high, just right here in the bottom platform before these steps. But there will be no sand here at high tide when the swell is on. All the sand would move for sure as the swell starts to come in. I don't know if that happens all the time, but I do know that every time I've been here when there's a big swell, there'll be no beach. However, with the shifting of sand and the different conditions have been happening on the beaches in the island, some beaches are increasing, some are decreasing. Erosion in certain areas, and then other areas, they said, are building, whether it's man-forced building or whether it is natural. So I don't know how it will be this coming year. The last times that I've been here, definitely no sand whatsoever. But it's very possible that you may come here and find some, as you are right now if you would surf yesterday. But remember, that's off of SAM. That's not off of a north swell. Because even when that time of year comes, even when there are no swells, the currents change completely. So sand that would settle in certain places will shift just with the currents alone. The sea will obviously accelerate that, but they do shift. Are we going to walk back in this direction? Because one of these days, I'm hoping that it's low enough that we can walk right around to the Arawat cement plant. I haven't actually been beyond this point here in the cliff before, but one of these days I actually will bring my scientifically and meticulously created power float noodle, and we will take a trip around there and see what it looks like, just to see if we can do the walk when there is some sand. Because it'd be nice to be able to walk around to Maycots from here. Very difficult to get to the beach, especially from the land side coming down the cliff. Just beautiful this morning. Now the threat of rain that was early this morning has sort of like disappeared. However, look at the beautiful clouds that are left behind for us. We have multi-level clouds here, all picking up the rays. You can see the glows between the lower elevation clouds, which is called low clouds, and then the mid and upper ones. You can see the upper ones very, very bright behind, and then the lower ones are just drifting through, looking like darker cotton balls just drifting on down. Beautiful. The glare is beginning to wake up. The reflections are beginning to come alive now as the sun is coming up. Just a stunning coastline. Beyond here, what you can see is you can see Sherman's. We walked that down the fish spot. That's where we walked a couple of weeks ago. Just to give you the bearings of where we are as in relation to what we have done down here before. We've actually done all of the coastline for the Arawat cement point. Sorry, Arawat cement plant, right up through Spikestown, Poletown, Bridgetown, right along the south coast, all the southeast cliffs, right around to Bell Point. Everything has been covered. And then we have done, as you know, some different jumps all over the east coast. Most of the east coast has been covered as well. I would say there are very, very few places that exist in. The only reason I didn't carry straight the east coast because we have not done the cliffs into Concept Bay. Concept Bay is a beautiful, beautiful location. That's somewhere we will most definitely do, but I am not going down in there until the sargassum eases, because I need you to see the beauty of that bay. And if you see Concept Bay without the without the thunder that's being caused by the sargassum down there for all the residents and fishermen, you will know what I'm talking about. Spectacular. So we're going to wait on save that, and then after we've done Concept Bay, we will link right down to almost Barclays Park on the east coast, and then we've done some jumps between there up to Animal Flora Cave. So you will know we don't have too much more to cover. You've seen most of it, but we will be redoing it because since we got the gimbal and the new phone, we are being redoing some areas that we've done before, and we are seeing beauty that we may not have seen, especially nice smooth beauty. Just a stunning morning in Barbados. Everything is beginning just to glow now. How beautiful. You can see a darker cloud over there. We have some cloud just to the south of us. It seems as though Sam is not influencing that too much, but there is some movement like from the southwest. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if we get any rain today or not. I hope we get some rain. Hope it won't spoil any of y'all's vacations or here on the island, but we really do need some rain, so it'd be nice to do so. But look at how beautiful and pristine this beach is. Just gorgeous. Now this is all fresh sand, as Ed said. Especially the covering of it would be definitely fresh. The tide removed it all around. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a fairly large fishing area as well, fishing town. It's obviously not as big as Bridgetown or Oistins, but it is one of the bigger ones here, especially on the west coast for sure. You can see the surge this morning is low tide, but you can still see quite a large surge here. So at high tide, we probably would not be able to walk this beach in the areas that we've come. Well, you can do it always without a camera and any equipment in your hand, because you can always swim around any section you need to. But if you have anything that needs to keep dry, well, no, you would have a little bit of a difficulty at high tide down here today for sure, if this swell kind of continues. Though also, the sets are coming through here should get bigger with the high tide as well. I guess mid tide would probably be the best break for here. So I know some of you all will be making yourselves available to come on the north side today for a surf, possibly. You die-hard surfers that really want to get in the water. I know our psychologist is happy like a pig in mud at the moment. Sorry for the reference, but it came to mind. But I know for sure he's real happy because he's experiencing different breaks on this island that he's never seen before. Coming into winter and stuff, he's going to see west coast breaks that he's only really heard of. All right, we do a little more silent walking. Enjoy the rougher side of the water on the west today. Let you enjoy this piece and enjoy these reflections and just absorb everything. And any memories that you have of Barbados, I hope they will peak right now so that you can really feel what I'm feeling. Here we go. Just a beautiful, beautiful morning. The sounds here will put you to sleep. Just so peaceful and lovely. As you can hear, there's really nothing going on right now. The island really hasn't woken up. As you can appreciate, we're not back to nearly 100% operational capacity. So there are a lot of people that are still not working, or a lot of people that are off at the moment. It is a lot quieter than you would generally find here at this time of morning if things were as per normal. However, nothing will ever be as per normal again to the normal that we knew before. We will, of course, adapt a new normal, and we will, of course, find ways to find the best that we can do in those conditions. But I don't think we'll ever see the days as it used to be. Certainly not as busy as it used to be. Just beautiful out here. Big drop off today you're going to find, and obviously because of the kind of suck back you're seeing here, you can see how it's pulling back right into like the trough area, and you can see where the swell is breaking, and that's obviously where it comes from the deeper water and starts to hit that little bit of a sandbank that's being developed because of the back toe or the undertow that's being involved with the swell here that's coming through. Not sure how big how bad the drop off is, but we will certainly tell in a minute because we're going to go to the smoother spot. I always say that I always advocate that when you go into a beach, especially where the conditions you're not familiar with, to always look for the locals, the ones who live in the area, where they're swimming and stuff, and generally they will tell you where it's better. Now I can pretty much see where the surge is and stuff, but when I see there are people in the water out here, and I know for sure they're from the area because I have spoken to these folks, they do this every morning life, I would know that this is the best spot to come and swim. So we're gonna take off our umbrella and we're gonna make our way in the water. We're gonna try and keep this gimbal above sea level and see how we get through there this morning. So let's go up again. One more time, I'll give you some surrounding views as I make my way back to where I'm gonna put this shield, rain shield. Just beautiful. Look, I'm taken back by reflections all the time. Reflections, I think, to me, especially morning reflections, they're warm. There's something about a morning that says peace and beauty. A different look. Always will find beauty in Barbados, but this is a different one. Good morning to my love. I see you online. I am so happy that you're here with me again this morning. Hope you're enjoying our beach walk today. You know very soon you'll be back here, or I hope so. And we will certainly do this together. Now we're going to make our way in the sea here now, see how we can get through. Just got to be careful on the shore break itself. I think the roughest part is just to get into the actual shore break, beyond the shore break, and then try and keep my hand above water level. I really don't see any sets right now on hull. There was one just now. I hope that has passed and it's not making its way there now. We'll soon see. Just beautiful, beautiful Barbados. What can I say? I don't have to sell you Barbados. Barbados sells itself to you. Anyone that's been here will know exactly what I'm saying. You come here and you leave your heart here. You go away and you come back and collect your heart the next time you're on vacation. All right, we are going a little deeper now, and there is a little bit of a swell coming through. Y'all are okay? These are like about 100 people online, or in that vicinity right now is about 58, 60. And they're saying good morning to you all. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for welcoming. It is beautiful. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, everyone. Thank you very much. So we're going to do our silent 360 here now, so get ready, folks. Just to confirm your feelings, the air is right now warm. The water is almost as warm, but just cool enough to bring that temperature down to make you feel as though you're actually in the sea. The sky, I'll let you have a look at that for yourself for a minute. I just love the variations of a cloudy morning. You know, I know blue skies are beautiful, but I love the clouds because to me it's artistry from God, and I love to see it. Just stunning views this morning. As my friends were just saying here, it's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to experience this, and that is for sure. So everyone, this is the end of our tour for today. I hope you've had a good time. We haven't been here for 4 months. Believe it, it's been 4 months since we were last on this location. A long time. So I hope you've enjoyed it. For those of you that have never been here before, or for those of you that are coming on to this broadcast this morning, trying to put a comment up but can't make one, you have to be a friend of a friend, or you have to be on my friends list. So the safest thing for you to do is to send me a friend's request so that I can send you our map and some information on how to make it a little bit easier to participate in what we're doing and enjoy this to the maximum, because that is what we want. We want you to enjoy it to the maximum. Please use our YouTube videos or vlogs sort of like to build your upcoming vacation, because the entire island is being covered. And you know, I would say there's some attractions we have not covered, but the majority of the scenic attractions and beaches have been covered. So today we're in God's room in a place known as Moontown, or Half Moon Fort, and this is in the parish of St. Lucie. I hope you've had a good time with me. Please take this piece with you today. If someone stresses you out during the day, just take a little time out, reflect on what you've seen this morning, reflect on what you have felt this morning, because I know for sure that no matter where in the world you are right now, you have sensed the beautiful peace that we have experienced down here. I know that for sure. Remember though, folks, what we're seeing is peace and quiet of 6 o'clock. This is not how you'll find it 11 and 12 o'clock in the day. It is just beautiful, and it also offers its peace, but it's different. So don't trek into your tour and come to these locations at 12 o'clock and say, wait, down here it's a little noisier and stuff and a lot more crowded. You know, understand, this is 6 o'clock, it is daybreak. This is, to me, is God's thing. This is time for us to reflect, time for us to say, thank you, God, for a brand new day. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to become the best that we possibly can. Thank you for shining your light so that we can follow. From myself and my friend over in the water, we say farewell for now. Bless you all, and please follow your light. God will take care of you. Have a great day. Thank you, ma'am. We are going to bless as many as we can today. Everybody here is going to carry the message and carry the faith and the belief. Thanks very much.